Get back up there, you fucking cocksucking. Get the fuck up there, thank you. Get up, let me swap, let me get up, let me get up, let me get up, let me get up. Thank you.
Congratulations on a job well done.
The Cephalons tell me the infested specimen was located and slain. A small victory, but victory nonetheless.
To add to that, Dracula Gaming, while you were gone, in addition to having two of them in the area while I'm trying to fight that boss, I also had, you know those enemies that once you do enough damage they break into two pieces, but if you do not defeat them quickly enough they will rejoin into one and you have to break them apart a second time? Yeah, I had a Blast Eximus version of that that had an obscene amount of armor that I wouldn't even be able to get the Eximus shield down before they would rejoin. So I had to deal with that while trying to get that boss down. That's the reason why I did manage to kill 15 enemies before the vessel got below 50% health. I actually only got one bonus that entire run. But 2 Orican cells, 1000 endo, 2 Zaku chassis blueprints, Predicate tag, and it was painful as all fuck, but I got it done. Wait, that was a tier 5? See, I thought that when I took the 40 to 60 bounty, I was like, oh, that's probably just the warm-up one. I'll get the harder bounties later. You're saying that one was the tough one. Okay, I'm not feeling quite so bad about how I did with that one now.
It's Navarus! You do know what that is, right? The ancient Orcan festival of death, darkness, and deviance? The happiest time of the entire year! I've dug out all the old family decorations. Take a look. One of them even tells a story. Now, these ghoulish little knickknacks have been in the family for generations. I can't just give them away.
You're saying pick up the Exodias, first off. If I remember, that's what you said, I should pick up the Star with these and just keep going? Wait, so these only... I got almost 200 from that run. I could probably end up getting a lot of this stuff.
When Otak was Otak and had his own shell, I used to put black roses all around his little skull. Tried that with Lloyd, but he wasn't having it.
Ascension Surge, where is that? Right there. Grab that, you said? Plague Path Blueprint. I'm assuming these are weapons. Oh no, they can't be weapons. They don't list damage. What are these things? Actually, I have an idea. Mr. Gaming, if I may call you that. Are you voice? If, of course, that is, of course, if you wish to join the party of your lifetime.
A warframe is strong.
Yes, it is.
Mother wasn't
I
really
am
one
voice.
for fun.
Yes.
I mostly amused myself dissecting
These
specimens,
Plague Blueprints, are those
but I
actually weapons, or
always
what are they?
loved Navarre's
Kind
might.
of. They're Zaw parts.
Ah,
The same way that you build your own amp, you build your own Zaw.
oh, for the Necromex, I'm assuming.
No,
No.
these are regular weapons, but you have to build them like in pieces.
Oh, like these pieces, the grips, and then the blades.
The grips, the blades, and the links.
Alright. So I may as well just see if I can just... Most of these things are actually pretty cheap considering that, like I said, that tier 5 bounty between the regular stuff and the end game is something like 170.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I figured, you know, with the fact I was actually able to finish it, you know, yeah, I was having some issue. I'm like, okay, this is a tier 4 bounty. I'm not doing a tier 5 without Dracula Gaming. Then he kept me going, no, that was a tier 5. Like, what now?
Little
That was the hardest one. Still prophesied.
Well, I don't feel too bad about how I did on that one now. Would you like to do a few tier 5s with me?
Oh, I love some mother tokens. I'm coming right now. As soon as you give me the invite, at least.
I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to just purchase everything in this thing. Because I got the big one that you want me to get. I'm just going to see, like, collect everything here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's that's basically mastery slaughter, although in some cases it can be more than that.
See you soon.
I've seen people pull off 1 billion damage with those specific Zal parts and what are they called? Brain fart.
Now you might be wondering
Gains.
if I'm holding back on y'all.
Mind you, there was a lot of build up to it, but it still happened.
And I can't believe that even with how little I have been playing Warframe this month because of everything going on, I'm tier 21. Oh, bounties do not count as missions.
Oh,
Yeah, and the demo apparently didn't count as a mission either.
well, that's also unfortunate.
Yeah, so I'm only at 1, but that's okay. I got my 1930 Xmas. I got my 500 kills done, but I don't know if you noticed, but there's a second kill mission this week.
Is it 1500?
Yes. I'm at 579 of that. That's not going to be too hard. Gain standing across syndicate fashion. That's why I decided, no, I'm going to spend 3. Like the last time I played with you, I got 4 Aya in an hour. So I'm like, you know, I know that's an unusually high amount to get in that period of time. Like, I can spend 3 on getting that top faction. Especially now that I get access to all the augments for all those warframes. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Of course, I would... Well, back when I picked my faction, you know, I was like, oh, I really like Mag. I'm never going to switch off of Mag. I'm just going to go for the faction that gives the Mag blueprints. The Mag augments. But of course, now that I'm absolutely loving Saren, that's not the right faction anymore.
Luckily, you can switch them. It just takes a while to dig yourself out of that rut.
Yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll probably unlock everything with this one first and then move to the next. Because, look at it, I did this couple missions only at like $5,000 faction. But it seems like the faction goes up stupidly easy at this, at least for me. I'm sure it gets harder later on.
It definitely goes up easy.
Alright,
Any mission you do basically
Coming
contributes
up
to your standing.
next.
alright. Oh, I'm the lead, which means I have to pick the mission, don't I?
You can, or I can. It's your choice. But let me put on something more appropriate,
Back again.
like
How enterprising.
Mesa. If we're going to be doing tier 5 bounties.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of that infested is that breaks apart and puts itself back together, but I
It's not
tried
too
I
deep.
tried breaking that one apart 4 times while trying to get the 15 kills to fill up that vessel, and I'm just like, fuck that noise. Even
Yeah,
using my 1, my 3, my 4, hitting it with this Zorus nonstop, I couldn't get the shield down on the halves before they rejoined. I was just like, not even bothering.
yeah. I definitely recommend the Toward Incarnate once you get that. It's armor strips, depending on your build.
Is it is it an armor strip? That's for is that an augment for weapons or for Warframe?
Oh, that's in general.
Ah,
Like corrosive damage, enough of it will strip all the armor off an enemy.
I should make sure I have corrosive damage. 'Cause I know you can put that. Make combination get corrosive damage on my Zors. I have to check that later. That probably would have made that fight a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely. Let me look.
Did you see, by the way, the gold augment I got from the floof mission?
No, I missed. Oh, I missed it. Yeah.
It was at max level. The augment gives 5% physical damage reduction.
Oh, nice.
And I was sitting
That
going,
could help you.
yeah, I was sitting. I might see what other piece I can take off to put that on, but I'm doing pretty well as it is.
How much forma do you have
I was thinking,
sitting?
I think like seeing like 15, 16.
Jeez,
The thing
I'd
is,
love to have that problem.
because the fact the main warframe I play is Saren, and Saren I think I only have like 1 space left on her that's not been formatted. So it's like
Hmm.
there's no purpose of doing it. My Zorus has been formatted I think 3 times as well. The AX was how much I love that thing. As I start getting more machine gun mods, I'll probably format that again. Titania is going to get formatted, absolutely.
How much levels do you have in your necromech?
I believe I am at 28. Let me check here real quick. Let me get out of this real quick.
Of course. I very much enjoy our talks.
Arsenal. I think we're at like in the high 20s. So let me say hi. How are you doing on this lovely day, Madam Tux? I hope your day is going about as wonderful as you are. Oh yes, check my necromech. Voidor is 27 right now, and I think, like I said, it's been formatted twice, so it can go up to 34. So,
Okay,
I'm getting close to being able to format it again.
nice. We should probably make use of that during the mission if we're doing G5 again.
Take palm, apply liberally to face.
Oh,
That would have made that tier 5 bounty so much easier, wouldn't it?
it would have. Yes, I wanted to say something, but you don't like backseat gaming.
In a situation like that one would not. I would not have considered that backseat gaming. I keep forgetting I can use that in missions. So not only did I do the hardest bounty there is in the game, short of Steel Path, I did the hardest bounty, short of Steel Path, the hard way. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more confident about my abilities in game now. You're doing good. Just trying to troubleshoot a custom WooCommerce plugin, and absolutely frustrated by it. Anything that ends up being a commerce plugin is frustrating. And stop right there. You would know something about that, wouldn't you, Dracula Gaming?
I know about PHP and I know about WordPress, but I've never touched WooCommerce. But yes, it's frustrating. I mean, in general, plugins are frustrating.
They all knew. They came willingly. They accepted the risks. And now they blame me. Now they turn on me. Don't you think of betraying me, Tenno?
Don't threaten me, mother. I take enough of that from my real mother. I don't need it from you.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos.
What was I looking for?
See, tier 5 this time is a salvage mission. Many resource caches lay abandoned and unclaimed, Deimos. Find them and they are yours. Sounds simple enough.
I have a question for Tux.
I have an answer. Oh, Tux probably has an answer. The working on your test environment uploaded to live website was work. I got a story for you real quickly on that, Tux. The general used to be a computer programmer. Whoop, as my fan nearly falls off the bed. He tested something on test, and it worked absolutely flawless. He put it on live, and it crashed constantly.
You there. You may prove you
You know, they sell shirts called that have the writing on it that says it works on my machine.
What he ended up finding out the problem was the fact that the test environment, because back when the people who ran everything was these days, computer parts were so much more expensive than programmers, they made the test system only have 20% of the capacity of live. So when it went to live, the program couldn't handle the sheer amount of stuff coming in at once and kept crashing. And the company refused to upgrade the test server, going, do you know how expensive computer parts are? Meanwhile, as a consultant, the company was charging $250 an hour for the general, and he spent 2 weeks trying to figure out that problem. So whenever I hear things about test and live having completely different issues, that immediately comes to mind. Check to see whether or not they have the same capacity and the exact same setups and everything, because after talking to other friends, I found out a lot of companies have their test and their live systems very different.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to. That might be it. So, Dracula Gaming, do you have any other advice?
Yes. If there are, my question was going to be if there was a difference in PHP versions, because between the PHP versions, there are some features that are available and some that are not. So that'd be the first thing I'd check, PHP version. Like 5.x versus 7.x versus 8.x.
Your test environment is way more powerful. Well, then it could be that thing. It could be that the live can't handle it because it's not as powerful as the test. It could work in the other direction as well. But yeah, the version is a very, very good point to bring up as well. There was a PvP version difference. 8.2 in the text box and 7.4 in live. Oh, if I remember right, there was a huge difference between 7 and 8, wasn't there?
Yes. Well, that at least feature-wise, make sure the features you're using, the syntax stuff, make sure it works on whatever, PHP version is on the host, the live. You probably already know this, but for example, PHP 5.5, I think, you couldn't use. I forgot the name of it. I can't remember the name, but on PHP 5.5, you could array dereferencing. That's what it was called. You could dereference an array off of the standard line. You wouldn't have to set it to a variable first. Whereas on PHP 5.6, you could.
I cloned the live environment in the same VM and updated version 8.2, and it still has the error. Or should I say bug? What is the exact bug you are getting, Tux, if you're willing to share that? If she says ID 10T, I'm going to start laughing. ID 10T.
ID 10T. I don't know what that means.
Write it down.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You've actually never heard that one before?
No.
It's one of my favorites. Create a custom tax plugin upon payment a tax isn't applied to the order, while it did on the test environment. Now that is an odd one.
Yeah.
The PEBCAC, yes. The problem exists between keyboard and chair. I absolutely love that one.
That one I at least know. I'm not totally a noob.
Yeah, I wonder if the tax wouldn't apply between the two versions. That's definitely a weird one.
Yeah.
Because that would mean there would be a specific function. It'd almost be like it's not reading that part of the code. Which, why would it suddenly stop between versions?
The only thing I could potentially see as a problem is that maybe the HTML is cached at some point. I don't know how WordPress manages cached data. some programs like some frameworks like Laravel, they cache their PHP front end views,
It shows up
and
in the
yes,
checkout, but upon payout, zero tax.
hmm.
That's
Well,
not a caching issue.
it could be depending on how the PHP is rendered. But question for you, Saros.
Answer for you, Dracula Gaming.
Did you want to continue bounties, or did you want to try one steel path bounty?
I'd rather be doing regular bounties for now, I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Unfortunately, PHP is not one of the languages I have taken much in weight class. I think I may have taken like a single class of it, and that's it. So I cannot say that particular one. Like, if you would ask me about COBOL or AS400 or C or Turbo Pascal, which I don't think anyone has used for like 30 years. You ask me about any of those, I'd be able to be a little helpful.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
Guess how many PHP classes I took?
One?
You there.
Darn it, you
may
knew.
prove useful.
Well, you got that guess in the first try.
This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand.
I saw a harrow beside me.
Over
For some
the
reason, I
years,
thought it was
many
you.
Expeditions of both Grineer and Corpus have become trapped on Deimos. Caches of resources.
I probably
left
should have asked you if you
behind by
wanted
the
me to,
survivors still
cheese it
dot
before
the
choosing
surface.
Mesa.
See what you can
Nah,
find
I'm
and
good.
bring back.
Whatever you
Alright.
want to do. Whatever you want to do on these ones.
Alrighty.
They're both on Ubuntu, though my test environment is just a lamp install, and the one on the web is a Hestia install.
I've never heard of Hestia, but I know what LAMP is.
Yeah, I don't. Most Ubuntu installs are similar. Like it's not like Linux where the basic Linux like Red Hat and the other ones had major things, but Ubuntu
The hell?
is a little bit
Oh,
more.
come on.
Did the game crash?
No, it just kicked me out for no reason.
Yeah, all of a sudden mine says Warframe not responding.
Oh, well, I guess the game did crash then. Well, fuck.
Yeah, it's actually seized up my entire machine while it's crashing. I cannot do anything on my machine.
Wow, that's new. Well, at least it didn't do that in the middle of the mission. That would have sucked.
Yeah, am I still streaming? Am I still live? Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Hestia is a front end for LAMP, although I don't know if Hestia is such something that's making them. It's possible. It doesn't like kind of like, oh, I use cPanel all the time, and I know how different versions of cPanel have massive changes to them. So it is entirely possible Hestia might be doing something. It's unlikely, but it definitely is possible. So did the game like completely kick you out of it as well for you? Dracula Gaming? Ooh, this is not good. Yeah, I cannot even access my Windows taskbar. That Warframe crash seems to have completely seized up Windows. This is I'm trying to figure out what to do. And the fact I cannot hear him actually looks like it may have yeah, it looks like it seized up Discord as well now. Which is yeah, I'm gonna have to see if Control Delete will get me access to what's going on here. Nope, nothing. Jeopardy music plays.
music plays.
Let's see. Microsoft Windows. The application is not responding. The program may respond again if you wait. Do you wish to end the process? End process. Nope, that didn't do anything either. Yeah, as it looks like Dracula Gaming, when Warframe crashed, it kicked you out of the game completely. It looks like it has completely seized up my computer. Suffice to say, I am not happy. And now I got a black screen. Yeah, Dracula Gaming wanted to see if you can give some advice to Tuxer. I may end up having to completely shut down the laptop and restart it. Because it looks like Warframe took my entire computer with it when it crashed. And I'm not happy about that. Let me see if there's anything I can do. Control to delete. Yes, Dracula Gaming. The sign-in process could not display security and sign options when Control Delete was pressed. If Windows doesn't respond, press Escape or use the power switch to restart your computer. It always seems you days going to experience similar crashes from a PSU related. Now the experience, I'm not so sure. Yeah, I wonder if they broke something in the newest version of Warframe. Fun fact, this is why I stopped playing Elite Dangerous, was they didn't update, there was constantly crashing the machine. And yeah, do you want to know how bad this thing is frozen up my machine? This computer says the time is 10:11. This one still says 10:05. The clock has not moved in the 6 minutes since Warframe crashed. Yep, I am just going to, unfortunately, it just keeps saying Windows is not responding. Task Manager, so I can get it to come up this way. There we go. Task Manager is loading. I'm going to see if I can. If I double tapped Control Delete real quick and it brought up the Windows things. I got Task Manager loading. I'm going to see if it'll give me anything in Task Manager at all. If I can at least get to that, I can see about killing Warframe without having to restart the machine, because I got a lot of stuff that I was working on earlier today I didn't save before playing Warframe. So I end up losing all that stuff. I am not going to be happy. Also, for those of you who are not subscribed to the channel, you are going to be getting an ad in 45 seconds, but I assure you, you are not going to be missing anything. Right now, all I got is the task manager window. It is currently showing me no processes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it 2 more minutes. If in 2 minutes it hasn't anything on it, I'm just going to hit the power button because I'm not going to waste my entire night waiting for this to unlock. But yeah, I'm not. I'm not amused. And like I said, the fact that you had Warframe kill your machine a couple days ago and have to restart, now it's doing this to me. I'm not. I'm not holding a lot of confidence in Warframe right now. Nope, it's actually seized everything up. This should work for another thought. It was a PSU, but it's been stable since. Also had it streamed for 8 hours since. Yeah, that was only a 2 hour stream. But yeah, it's now been 2 minutes and Task Manager hasn't done anything, so I'm going to have to do this the hard way. And I'm just going to have to hit the power button and restart everything. So I apologize, guys. I will be back when I can. It takes this machine about 5 minutes or so to get everything started back up. What can you do, though? So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Oh, Acer power button. What do you want this PC to do? Do you wish to turn off the display? Do you wish to sleep? Do you wish to hibernate? Or do you wish to shut down? Okay, that's weird. So the computer is not frozen, just Windows itself is frozen. Because pressing and holding the power button did not turn it off. Which is what it's supposed to do if the machine is locked up. That's even weirder. Let me see if the shutdown button works, so I'm going to have to try this again.